Massive power cut hits all of Argentina and Uruguay, 50 million people without electricity.
Here's a summary of the article.
A massive electrical failure has left all of Argentina and Uruguay without power, according to a major Argentine electricity provider. Reports said the power cut had also affected parts of Brazil and Paraguay. Argentine media said the power cut occurred shortly after 7 o'clock, causing trains to be halted and failures with traffic signaling. A massive failure in the electrical interconnection system left all of Argentina and Uruguay without power, electricity supplier company Edesur said in a tweet. The combined population of Argentina and Uruguay is about 48 million people. Among the affected provinces in Argentina were Santa Fe, San Luis, Formosa, La Rioja, Chubut, Córdoba and Mendoza, reports said. Social media reports of the power were widespread, from the capital Buenos Aires in the north, to Mendoza in the west and Comodoro Rivadavia in the south, among many other cities.
This post received a score of 26,852, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
How can an area that large lose all its power? What would have to fail for it to be that widespread?
When a particular section fails, it places additional demands on neighboring infrastructure. If the whole system is running at near full capacity, that additional demand causes neighboring infrastructure to fail as well. The whole system cascades down like dominoes.
If you hit that bullseye, the rest of the dominoes should fall like a house of cards. Checkmate.
I have no strong feelings one way or the other about this comment.
What turns a man neutral, Cliff?
Reports said the power cut had also affected parts of Brazil and Paraguay and occurred shortly after 7 o'clock 12 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time, causing trains to be halted and failures with traffic signaling.
I live at Comodoro Rivadavia, Patagonia, Argentina. 10:02 a.m. It is a weird power cut. We have mobile internet, and some radio broadcast. No power for domestic use. It feels like somebody forgot to pay the bill.
Cell towers have batteries. If the power doesn't come back before they run out, we're out of memes for good.
Same goes to alarm batteries. Getting out to plunder is a tradition.
Same with POTS lines from your local LEC, lines for elevator emergencies, alarm, fire systems, etc. They work when you don't have power because they run off huge battery banks back at the CO central office. The battery banks send the power down the copper line to your location, home, office, library, etc. However, like mentioned, if the power doesn't come back, then eventually the phone lines will go down as well. Batteries only last so long for cell phones, cell towers, analog POTS, etc. If you have a landline, this is why you want at least one traditional phone connected rather than just wireless devices. If the power goes, you'll still have a connection, but the wireless base stations won't have power to make use of it. To add to this, having battery backups and battery power banks is a must. My modem, router, switches, PCs, and working in IT, I have several VoIP phones as well. Power may go out, but none of my equipment does, allowing me to safely finish what I was working on, shut down. Not to mention cable internet actually stays active when the power goes out.
I just saved your comment so I can look into these things. Thank you for sharing.
One easy and fairly inexpensive option is to get a UPS battery backup and connect it only to your router, AP and cable modem. Those devices don't use much power, so with a charged laptop, pad, or smartphone you can probably keep internet on for 2 to 6 hours.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.